Hi there, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we are going to be picking cards to see what is going on with your person, just get some messages from them, see where they're at, things like that. So yeah, here we have four piles in front of you. We have a pile one with the red quartz. This is the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. Actually, don't worry too much about the decks. I'm going to be using like pretty much all of these or as many as I can in the reading. This is just, for you to help pick a pile. Yeah, we have pile two with the rose quartz. This is the Kawaii tarot deck. We have pile three with the Energy Oracle cards deck. It's literally just called Energy Oracle cards. And we have pile four with the um, oh, pile three, yeah, is the Amethyst. Sorry if I forgot to mention that. Pile four, we have the clear quartz with the Romance Oracle deck. So yeah, go ahead and take a second to pause the video and pick a pile that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on anything. You can pick based on the cards, like the appearance. You can pick based on the crystals or the angel numbers and the timestamps. It's really up to you. Take a second to meditate upon the piles, pick a pile, and we'll see you in your respective reading. Actually, before you go ahead and do that, I do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings. So if you do want personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a reading. And yeah, I will leave you to pick a pile, and we will see you in your respective reading. Hi there, pile one. You all picked the red quartz, also known as the root chakra stone. So we're going to go ahead and pick some oracle cards from the energy oracle decks. Or Energy Oracle deck, that's what it's called, by Sandra Ann Taylor, just to see what is going on, okay? This is just to gauge their energy. We're also going to be picking tarot cards, romance oracle cards, but yeah, we're just going to go ahead and start off with these oracle cards to see where your person is at. Ooh, okay, we got caring connections. Okay, this is a really positive start. What a great way to yeah, like I mentioned, just start the reading. So with this caring connections card, I mean, this is so self-explanatory, but I do see that your person like cares about you. Okay, like um they wish that this was you right now. Okay, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be at a distance or separation and they're just like, oh my gosh, like I miss when we were close, I miss when we were intimate. Your person does think that you got really close, you really got to know each other on a really deep level. You did form this really great bond, this really great connection. um Look at the way that he's like lovingly looking at her. He's literally just given flowers. Like I even see something like to do with an offer. Okay, I really feel like your person wants to make you an offer. I'm so sorry about the background noise. I'm in New York City right now, super crowded or super noisy. But yeah, I do see that like they either want to make some sort of offer or they're thinking back to like some like sweet romantic moments that you shared. Maybe like they bought you flowers or something like that. I'm just seeing that. But they want to make you an offer, and I really feel like there could be a good chance that they do that. I did get the number 14, so something could be happening on the 14th of a month, or 14 could be relevant in the sense that someone was born on the 14th, or, um, you know, the 1 and 4 does add up to 5. Okay, so I'm getting 1, 4, 5, 14, 5. That could be relevant in some way. Something could be happening in 5 weeks, or maybe someone was born on the 5th of a month, or May 14th, or something like that. Okay, I just those are just a couple of numbers that I saw. But yeah, we did get caring connections. So this person, like I just feel like they're always gonna care about you. They'll always have feelings for you. They're always gonna like want to know how you're doing, where you're at. Like they're never gonna stop wondering. Okay, like even if they haven't physically reached out to you, trust me, they still stalk you, they still check up on you. Okay, even if they don't have social media or they blocked you on social media, they can still look you up. You can literally Google search people's names, and you can find them. Even like LinkedIn stalking, I know that's a thing. They could also be stalking from different accounts and things like that, or asking about you through friends. Yeah, they do care about you. They do care about where, like they kind of just want to know where you're at, what you're doing. Like I'm even seeing like this person checks up to see if you're like seeing someone, if you're dating someone, if you're with someone, if you are in separation with this person. Like they cannot let you go. Okay, like I feel like you had this really significant connection with them, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but it's not the case with every ex that this person has. I mean, like, I'm sure, like, it doesn't make them bad people to not check up on exes, but I just feel like you're the one ex or like one of the few exes that they really deeply cared about. If you guys are wondering like if they cared about you, I know sometimes relationships can do that. It can make you like question your self-worth, self-value, whether or not this person even cared. I mean, the answer is yes. Okay, this person did care about you. I still feel like they do. They still like, even if they don't check up on you like social media wise, they can still feel your energy. I feel like they could even be connecting to you energetically or spiritually, and they may not even know that they're doing that. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and pick some more cards. We got the Garden and the Gate. How great is this? So I feel like this person is just waiting on an opportunity to hit you up or come back, or like, they want to open a door to this connection. I am seeing that reconciliation could be a really, like, it could be a very real thing for you, pal one. And like, that's not, not every pal's gonna get that. It's like sometimes in some readings we get that, like, oh yeah, this person still cares about you, but they're not gonna act upon it because they're too busy with themselves or something like that. But I'm seeing there's some sort of progress being made. I feel like this person is really working on themselves, with all this garden imagery. You know, I see a lot of greenery, and green usually represents like growth, fertility, like, like luscious gardens, just represent some sort of like progress being made. Like I mentioned, growth. So I do feel like this person is really growing from within. I feel like they're gaining some sort of like, um, what do you call, like, maturity. They're growing as people. I even feel like this could indicate that they're growing financially, like, they're really focused on their finances, and that's something that they've been taking more seriously. And it's like they are just waiting on the right opportunity to reach out to you. Okay, with this gate, like, they really want to open the gate. Like, look at the girl, look at or in this case, the gate stands for, is a metaphor for an opportunity with you, a chance with you. Okay. Look at the way that this girl is just kind of like, she's kind of just like pondering. She's like really close to the gate. She's kind of in like at least the way that I see it, like she really wants to open it, but she's still kind of being like, a little bit cautious, a little bit careful. I'm sort of getting Seven of Wands energy. Like, I feel like this person just, they want to reach out to you when they know that they have something solid to offer you. Okay, I feel like, with the garden literally being on the other side of the gate, like, you could also be representative of the garden. You also represent, just like abundance, prosperity, wealth. Like, a life would a life with you would entail all that. A life with you, would be so beautiful. They really see you as someone that they can really grow with, and I just feel like they're waiting on that opportunity. Um, to do that. And I feel like they'll do so when they feel like they have enough to offer you. Oh my gosh, yeah, I totally just noticed this. Like, she's holding like, a basket. That also has flowers, yeah. This could just mean like she could be wanting to pick flowers from the gate. But the other thing that I just like had a spiritual download of was that like this person wants to like water you or shower you, or like, I know that it looks like she's going to pick things out of the garden, but something else that I'm seeing is that like this person really wants to nurture this relationship. Okay, this person really wants to contribute to the relationship. Like, the garden could be representative of you, the flowers could be representative of you, and this person just wants to like pour water, tend to it and things like that. Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, they want to enjoy you too, so maybe that's what the picking of like flowers could mean. Yeah, but I do see that this person really does want to be with you. I'm getting like so much like green and yellow. Green has to do with the heart chakra, yellow has to do with the solar plexus chakra. So the solar plexus has to do with sense of self and confidence, and like this person is gaining the confidence to come towards you and open up their heart chakra for you. Okay, I really feel like they're ready to do this, or they're getting ready to do this. Maybe their heart chakra could have kind of, been a little bit dimmed due to like past relationships and things like that. Same with yours, but maybe they weren't really as open with you as they wanted to be. Um, while you guys were seeing one another, but they're all like, wait, why should I hold back? Why should I, not be vulnerable, not be my full self around this person, not give this person everything that I want, because, like, they're questioning that. They're questioning their behaviors, they're questioning their actions. They're just like, I care. Oh my gosh, you guys hear the honks? I'm so sorry. Yeah. Again, I'm in New York City, but yeah, they're just like, they do care about you, and they're just questioning, like, oh my gosh, if I care about this person, and that's something that they may have even like realized, like, I'm not saying like they didn't act like they didn't care about you or anything, but maybe if they were acting a little bit distant or something like that at times, maybe not being as affectionate or as honest about their emotions, it's because of some past baggage. Their heart chakra was like literally like, shrunk, I think is the right word, or like not as activated due to everything that happened in the past. But then, like, they got to know you better, they got to really learn about you, and they got attached, and they still are attached, and they're just like, now they're in this mode, or like, they're in this mindset where they're just like, okay, I care about this person, I know I care about this person. Why should I hold back on showing them that? Okay, and I feel like this is kind of what they want with you. Like, this is literally what they want. They just want to hug you from the back, like, be affectionate, kind, caring towards you, which is so sweet. I really like that. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and pick some cards from the Mystic Mondays tarot deck just to see what else is going on. Okay, we got the Princess of Pentacles. We got the Wheel of Fortune. How nice, how positive. These are really great cards. We also got the Two of Cups. This is so amazing, pile one. Oh my gosh. Let's see if, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that. Let's see if you are the winner pile, okay? I mean, like, I feel like in every reading there's a pile that's like, that just kind of stands out in terms of like, things that are happening in this connection, and like things that are actually going to manifest in the 3D, okay? You definitely could be one of them. I haven't filmed the other piles yet, but, we'll see. You can always check out the other piles. But yeah, okay, let's start off with the Princess of Pentacles. So with the Princess of Pentacles, um, I'm seeing that this person wants to give you an offer, okay? They want to offer you stability. They want to offer you something more, okay? Like, Pentacles has to do with earth signs, and earth signs are all about stability, security, wanting to really grow with someone, okay? So I feel like they want to let you know that, like, look, I want something more with you, I'm ready to do this. But here's the thing, I do feel like they're gonna take it step by step. I don't feel like, they're gonna go like all in right away, because I feel like they want to take things slow with you, okay? Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so sorry again. Like, it's so noisy. Like, all my windows are closed, but that's what you get. But yeah, they really do want to take steps towards you, but I feel like it's going to be baby steps, okay? And I feel like that, again, that's a good thing. Like, it's good that they want to take things slow with you, because that indicates that they really care about you. They really care about building a strong foundation in this connection, laying a strong foundation for this connection. They don't want to feel like they have nothing to offer, okay? Because, with the garden, like, you literally represent the garden. You literally represent someone who gives a lot, someone who did give a lot in this relationship, as well. Like, you just give a lot to the people that you're with. I feel like you're a very genuine person. You're a really good family member. You're a really good friend. You have this element of self-awareness and selflessness that this person really admires about you. I just feel like, for whatever reason, I channeled the tree that never stops giving. So maybe in this case, it's like the garden that never stops giving. Like, you're always blooming, you're always prospering, and I feel like a lot of that has to do with your personality, like, due to how compassionate you are. I even feel like, because you are such an amazing, selfless person, the universe, decides to reward you. The universe literally decides to give you everything that you've given back, okay? This Wheel of Fortune does have to do with Jupiter energy, which is a planet of like karma, but also like expansion. So I feel like you are getting a lot of good karma. You've accumulated a lot of good karma, and with this expansion card, or with the keyword expansion, I do feel like this person wants to take things to the next level. They want some sort of like, they want to enter a new phase in this connection with you, whatever that looks like for you. Yeah, they feel like you are such a great person, like, they care about you so much. And I do see that they kind of want to take things slow, but again, that's only because they care about you a lot, and they care about, like, really laying a strong foundation. Usually whenever a relationship does have a strong foundation. Even if like a tower moment were to happen, as long as the base is solid, you can easily build up things, right? But if the base itself, the structure itself is moldy or like has termites or something, it's going to be hard for revival and renewal. So yeah, I just feel like this person really does care about you so much, to the point where like they would rather heal themselves, they would rather make sure that they themselves are successful, prosperous, abundant, and actually have something to offer you, so that they can be in this beautiful connection with you. Okay, like this is literally what they want. Okay, and I even feel like for a lot of you guys, um they just missed all the good times that you had. I just feel like they missed getting intimate with you. I'm seeing something to do with like hugging from behind, cuddling, all those like cutesy relationship things. So I do see that, like, this person reminisces about that, and like just wanting to touch you. I feel like someone's love language could literally be like physical touch, because I'm getting like, pentacles, or sorry, two of cups. Yeah, I feel like water signs could represent like physical touch. And I feel like princess or pentacles in general kind of represent like gift giving or acts of service. So someone's love language could be that, in this connection, or one of those, or maybe both of those. You can have multiple. Okay, let's talk about this Two of Cups. So this is literally a soulmate card. This is so beautiful. Okay, like whatever you're thinking and feeling about this person, they think and feel the same way back. Okay, like you really filled their cup with emotions, abundance, prosperity. Like this connection was just so emotionally fulfilling for them. That's why they're not ready to let things go. That's why they want this new start with you. With this Wheel of Fortune. Something else the Wheel of Fortune represents is, a beginning of a new cycle, okay? And also lifelong commitment and romance, but wanting, to start something new with you, like enter a new phase in love. I'm even seeing something to do with like a surprise. I feel like this person might even surprise you. If it's been a while since you've heard from them, which I did channel for some of you guys, again, I feel like this person is just gonna come forward and surprise you, and they're just gonna like, talk to you, and it's gonna feel so normal. And like, I know I did say they'll take things slow, but I even feel like they'll, when they hit you up, they still might cut straight to the chase. Like they're gonna be like, look, you, me, coffee, let's go, or you, me, drinks, 8 p.m., on the rooftop or terrace or something like that, I just feel like they really want to take you out, okay? Like I feel like Princess, that's similar to the page. It's about like messages and offerings. Like I feel like they want to offer you something. Like look at the thing that she has in her hand. Like they literally want to like pay for dinner or take you out, or like, um, I'm just seeing something to do with the material world, maybe even like spoil you or gift you, but like, I just feel like they're gonna be messaging you. Again, Princess, which is like the equivalent of page, does have to do with the message, and I feel like when they message you, which it's a when, not if, for a lot of you, they're gonna like. First of all, you're gonna be very pleasantly surprised, and I feel like they'll start off with like a hey, hello, how are you, blah blah blah, but then they'll be like, look, I want to meet up with you. It's been a while, or maybe if you live far away, like you're at a distance, this could just mean that like they want to FaceTime you, or like they want more than just like texting. I'm seeing like they're gonna want to hear your voice, or they're gonna want to call you, or like FaceTime you or video chat you or something like that. Okay, yeah, we also did, yeah, with the Two of Cups. Seriously, there's a lot of love here. Okay, they really do care about you, to the point where like they want to expand this connection. I'm seeing, both these cards have to do with like offering something, taking things to the next level. So I just feel like wherever you left off, they're gonna want to like, restart that, renew that connection. They're all like, look, I want more with you. This connection is definitely, I'm so sorry about that. I don't know if you guys heard that. I literally like, my throat chakra, oh my gosh, I swear, you guys, like in Taurus things, my voice just like kind of fluctuated for no reason. Anyways, I digress. But something that I'm really seeing is that like, they care about you so much that like they're not willing to let you go. What I was saying is that this connection was not long enough for them. They felt like it was really short lived, and they felt like there was so much more that they need to experience with you, okay? Like with this wheel of fortune, you know, wheel is ever spinning. It's like the circle of life, it never stops, okay? It's like perpetual, it's like this endless cycle. So like they just want that with you, they want eternity with you, they want forever with you, like they just want something more with you. Again, I'm seeing a lot to do with like prosperity, abundance, growth, and like, you know, the key word here being growth. Like they want to grow with you, they want to expand this connection. They just feel like you're someone with whom they can, like, you know, grow with in the best way possible. Like, you know, I feel like you represent abundance, okay? I feel like you've done a lot with your life. You are really, like, you know, you're doing really great, is what I'm getting. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be like high achievers, high performers. You have a lot going on for you, and like, you know, people are really attracted to stability. I feel like people want to be around people that kind of have it together, or at least kind of know what they want. Like it's totally okay to not have it together, but at least, you know, you do something to expand yourself. You do something to you know, grow, learn, whether that be like, you know, going on little adventures to like learning a new skill set. Like, you know, you're just very curious, you're inquisitive. I even feel like you're really explorative. I am getting like Sagittarius energy with the Wheel of Fortune, and that rules the ninth house of like traveling. So I am seeing something to do with traveling. If you are at a distance, I feel like this person really wants to travel to you, you know, or like you really, maybe they want to travel with you or something like that. You know, they want to do everything with you. I feel like this is definitely like a best friend kind of connection, or, you know, like they just thought that you guys were really close with one another. You really got to like know each other on again, like a deep level, but they want to get to know you even more. I feel like you're the kind of person who they like are always gonna want to explore more of. I even feel like you could be a little bit like, you know, not necessarily closed off, but maybe a little bit mysterious, or like you're always surprising them. I do see that element of surprise with the Wheel of Fortune, and they're just like, oh my gosh, I love this person's mind. This person is so interesting. I never want to stop learning about them, okay, and getting to know them. So that's really beautiful. That's really great. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Romance Angels deck just to see what other messages we have here. Ooh. Yeah, we got deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Yeah. So I feel like with all the cards that we got, like, you know, this deception isn't really as bad as you might think it is. I just feel like this person could have been deceptive about their feelings for you. Y'all, yeah. Oh my gosh, you can totally hear the honking, and I cannot wait to move out of this place. But anyways, deception basically means that like they weren't really as honest or vocal about their feelings for you as they wanted to be. Okay, with this Two of Cups, they love you, they do care about you. Two of Cups is literally a soulmate card. Okay, this is a soulmate connection, but I do feel like, you know, when they met you, they were going through something. Remember what I mentioned about the heart chakra with all this greenery that we're seeing? Something could have happened to them where they just didn't. They were kind of scared to express their love in fear of rejection. So I feel like this was some sort of subconscious self defense mechanism, in the sense that like they weren't really as expressive as they wanted to be. Okay, but I really feel like there's so much that they want to maybe not tell, but like show you about their love, like for you. That's why I channeled like gift giving or physical touch or acts of service. Maybe this person isn't really the best at communicating, or at least not as good as they want to be. I do see that they could have told you they really liked you, but there's so much more that they want to express. Okay, yeah, we also did get express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Like I feel like this is more their energy. Like I feel like they want to express their love, like, you know, everything that I was just saying. I feel like they're finally going to get the courage to open up their heart chakra. You know, something, I feel like they're going to have this sort of like, you know, like snap moment, or like, you know, you guys, sometimes like words just are not coming to me. I don't know why. It's like super early in the morning, but yeah, aha moment where like, you know, they are just gonna like finally come forward and express everything that they feel for you. And like honestly, you guys, oh my gosh, like even the way that I was doing this reading, like there were a couple of words that I stumbled on, that I meant to say something else, but I just could not think of the word. I definitely feel like this person also needs to like activate their throat chakra a little bit more. Like, I feel like they tried reaching out to you, or like they tried telling you how they really felt, but something was just stopping them. Like, I don't know if you guys remember that episode in SpongeBob where like Squidward tries to apologize to SpongeBob. He literally cannot say the word sorry, and like he literally has to like say it in a bubble, or like he says it in like a weird way. Like, I'm just seeing like there's some sort of like disconnect in communication, but I feel like things are finally changing for the better with this Wheel of Fortune. This represents like luck being on your side. Like just like relationships, like the universe wanting this relationship for you, the universe literally being on your side. Yeah, so I feel like they're finally going to like do a complete 180 and like be a lot more expressive, be a lot more authentic and vulnerable with you. Because they're just like, look, yeah, like, I don't know, I keep saying look, but like they care about you so much, and they're just like, yeah, there's no reason for me to like hold back my feelings. Like, I really want this person. Why should I have to compromise on like being my full self? So yeah, I feel like throat chakra, solar plexus, and heart chakra were like pretty big, like, I guess like aspects of this relationship. So I do see that, like, they're finally going to be like working on that a little bit more, gaining the self-confidence to talk to you and, have more meaningful communication with you. I feel like, how like you're hanging out with someone that you really like, but you just can't tell them. It's like just hard for you to express your feelings. I'm sure there's been times where you yourself have like really wanted to express how much you really like someone, but like you kind of just didn't, and you just enjoyed the time that you had. Like, maybe you cuddled up with them, or like maybe you did feel that way, but it was just hard for you to like express your feelings. Yeah, so I'm just seeing like something to do, like that's kind of in the state of mind that they're in, and I feel like this could even be familiar to you. So it's kind of just a message to you to not take it personally if they don't really express themselves. Again, it has just more to do with their own healing, their own growth, their own like self-expression, or just whatever's going on with them than it ever has to do with you or had to do with you. So yeah, but I do feel like there's a really good chance they will come forward and express their love. Again, you are someone that they really care about, they really admire, and this connection is just not over for them. Like, they want to explore their feelings for you and explore this connection with you. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pile one. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that this reading resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, don't worry too much. You can definitely pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a reading. So yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much, pile one. I love you all. Love and light. Hi there, pal 2. Welcome to your reading. So you all picked the rose quartz. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Oh, I'm so sorry for that noise, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the energy oracle deck to start off your reading. We are going to be shuffling cards to see what your person is currently feeling, just gauging messages from them, gauging their energy, things like that. So yeah, here we have the first card. Oh my gosh, we got man holding a coin. What a great way to start off the reading. So I'm seeing that your person wants to offer you something, okay? Like, obviously, like, that's the biggest message that you get, that you can see from this card. Oh my gosh, you guys hear that? Like, the honks, okay? Like, I'm in New York City right now. I'm so sorry. It's so noisy. Gotta get out of Midtown. Gotta get out. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we got man holding a coin. So your person really wants to spoil you, okay? Your person wants to be seen as someone who can take care of you, someone who is stable, someone who is secure. I feel like they might have kind of been lacking that in some way. Like, they don't necessarily have to be like financially like unstable, or lacking money, but like I just feel like this person kind of didn't really measure up to you or what you had to offer. And I feel like this person wants to do a complete 180 and actually go forth and offer you something. Okay, they want to offer you something more. With this offering, this could literally mean like, maybe taking you out on like bougie vacations, fancy dates, and things like that. But I feel like for a lot of you, it could be that, and what I'm about to say is offer you something long term, committed, long lasting, something that will really withstand the test of time. I'm really just getting root chakra vibes from this, like stability, security, like permanence, growth. I do feel like this person sees you as someone that they can really grow with. They see you as someone who, you had a lot to offer, and this person realizes that. This person realizes that, look, I have to, step up to the game, I have to step up to bat and bring something to the table. Okay, this person is finally realizing that, look at this guy. I mean, like, he's pretty handsome, but, like, I'm just seeing, like, this is kind of like a more mature guy. Like, I feel like on the other cards on this deck, we see kind of like, more younger looking people. I feel like, yeah, this is someone that's young, but, like, gaining maturity, like, becoming a man, or woman. Like, don't worry too much. I know that some people ask about, like, women as well, but, like, someone who's just really stepping into their power, and someone who wants to be able to offer you more. Or maybe if you were the one that kind of offered them more, I see that if they weren't really ready to, delve into something deeper, they are ready now, or they're getting ready now. Yeah. And like, look at the luscious greenery behind this person. I just feel like they see this connection as something that they really want to nurture, okay, invest in, like even with the coin, they see you as someone who's worth it. They see you as someone who is worth taking that risk, which is really big for them. Because I'm even getting earth energy. Maybe someone in this connection could be an earth sign, maybe it could be them, or they have some earth in their chart, but I'm just really seeing that they want more with you. They really do want to like grow with you, okay? Like, and this is someone that's gonna actually be able to do that. They're not just gonna talk the talk but walk the walk. They're really gonna, like, act upon their words, okay? Like, what are words if you don't, like, have any, like, following actions, right? So I do see that. I do see that happening, which is really great because there's a lot of love here. I am seeing that, and it's like they want to, like, give you a manifestation of their love. Like, marriage, going on dates is like a physical show of love, right? Like, I just feel like there's so much that they want to, like, be able to give you, offer you, things like that. So yeah. Okay, we also got the thinking woman. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Wow, the thinking woman and a man holding a coin. I'm getting someone in this connection could be an earth sign with the man holding a coin, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and someone could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, okay? Maybe you could be their sign, they could be their sign, or you have Earth in your chart somewhere, or they do, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house, which is the house of love and relationships. Also, I'm seeing like a difference of 4, like 43 and 47. Maybe you could be like 4 years apart, or 4 could just be a relevant number, that is the number of stability. It does indicate, like, stability, especially when it comes to like love and marriages, so I feel like that's definitely something that they want with you. But yeah, with this thinking woman, you could be a man or woman, don't worry too much. But I just see that, first of all, they're thinking a lot about this connection. They're thinking a lot about the significance of this connection. They're thinking a lot about what you mean to them, and, just how deep this connection really is for them. Okay, I feel like this person is kind of a deep thinker, or even if they didn't act like it or seem that way, trust me, this person does overthink more than you know. Okay, I even feel like you could definitely be an overthinker. You've been kind of thinking about this connection quite a lot. You've kind of been racking your brains, maybe even like replaying memories and things like that. Yeah, but I also see that they're doing the same. Okay, like, I feel like it's, we have like 43, 47, the common number is 4, so you both are really thinking about this connection very deeply. I'm so sorry about the noise, you guys. Like, I really hope it's not a hindrance. Like, I have no idea how this sounds like until I go to edit it. But yeah, I'll try to reduce the background noise as much as possible. But that's really interesting because I feel like this is a really noisy pile. I just feel like there's been a lot of noise in your mind, okay? Like, I feel like you do think, or like, I feel like this is both your energies, but someone's thinking about this connection so much that, like, they're causing like unnecessary noise, okay? They're thinking about things that they don't really need to focus on. Like, sometimes how your fears manifest, like when you focus on the wrong thing, or like you overthink things, like sometimes those literally do manifest into your reality. So I'm just seeing that, either you or them, or maybe the both of you, kind of need to like retreat a little bit or meditate a little bit to gain some sort of like mental clarity, to clear out the noise, to clear out the confusion, and really see this connection for what it is. Yeah, so I feel like that is what your person is doing, okay? They are really realizing the depth of this connection, what you mean to them, just the significance of this connection in general, like all the great memories you had and things like that. But like, also, like, they're thinking about it on a deeper level, like, why did they meet you, you know why did they meet you at the time that they did, you know, kind of like the more, yeah, like deeper questions like I mentioned. Yeah. But I also see that they see you as someone who's really smart. They see you as someone who's really capable, you know. I feel like they think that you would make a power couple, okay? I feel like someone in this connection could be business savvy, and someone could just have like this raw intelligence, and like the both of you would make like a really good pair. Like you would actually conquer so much together, like maybe even on a business level. But I just feel like this indicates compatibility. I feel like this indicates like a deep level of understanding within one another. I feel like this person, you know, if maybe they didn't understand you like a lot in the beginning, they definitely did try. And like I feel like maybe they think you're kind of an enigma. Like they kind of have to think a lot about what you're thinking about. Maybe it's even hard for them to gauge like where you're at, you know, sometimes. But they just find you to be really intriguing. Like that's the biggest message that I'm seeing, which is really great, which is really cool. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Kawaii Tarot deck just to see what else is going on, what other messages we have here. Okay, so, ooh, we got, okay, I'm not reading reversals, so if you do see reversals while I shuffle them, don't worry too much. We got the World, which is super positive. Oh my gosh, we got the Ace of Pentacles. That's actually so crazy. This is like literally like a tarot version of this oracle card. Yeah. We also got the Knight of Swords, so that is looking really great for you, pile 2. Oh my gosh. Okay, this might be like another winner pile. I feel like pile 1 kind of had like really good cards too, so maybe if after this pile you need a little bit more confirmation, a little bit more motivation or encouragement, or you know, just uplifting messages, be sure to check out pile 1 as well. But yeah, this is so amazing. We got 2 major arcana cards here and 1 communication card here. So yeah, with the World, let's talk about this, okay? Couple of different messages from this card. I do see that some of you guys could have been of a different race, gender, religion, culture, things like that. And when you came together, like, you know, there were some differences, but I feel like your person really loved learning about that. They really loved learning about your culture or just the way that you think, okay? You don't necessarily have to be of a different race, culture, religion, but I just feel like there's some sort of difference between the both of you that, like, you know, they found to be really intriguing about you. You know, we even got the Thinking Woman, and I definitely feel like this card, like, properly clarifies the thinking woman, and they see you as, you know, just someone that they can really learn from, you know, grow from. I feel like, you know, the World is all about like exploration. They really want to explore this connection with you, okay? They feel like there's definitely some unfinished business here. Like they want to explore their feelings for you, you know. They've been doing a lot of thinking, but now I feel like it's finally time for them to, like, you know, just lay back and feel, which they already did. But like I just feel like maybe this person kind of thought like a lot about, like, you know, maybe the more practical aspects of life. Like I feel like they could have either been lacking stability and they're like, oh my gosh, like, you know, I need to like get more serious about my life, or maybe they were already financially stable to begin with, but they lack stability in like other aspects of their life, like, you know, the more like emotional aspects. Or maybe this is someone who's kind of a workaholic, and like they kind of spend so much time developing themselves, developing their career, things like that, that they kind of put love on a back burner. Like maybe they prioritize like other things like traveling or individual exploration as well. You know, I am sort of getting like Aquarius vibes even from this World card, that like they kind of didn't really care too much about love until they met you, okay? And even when they met you, I am seeing for some of you guys, maybe they kind of did prioritize other things, or they didn't prioritize this relationship with you as much as they would have liked to, or as much as, you know, you deserve it, okay? But like I feel like now they're realizing like, oh my gosh, like, you know what? Like what's the point of life if I can't be with the woman I love, or with the man I love, or with people that I genuinely care about, okay? So I feel like they're really working on gaining stability in that sense, kind of like, you know, gaining more balance within their heart and mind, like, you know, balance of the heart and mind, like kind of like maybe they thought too much with their mind, or, you know, kind of like thought, you know, like even with the Thinking Woman, this could also be representative of their energy. Like they were too rational minded, they were too logical, and you know that wasn't really serving them well, because I feel like there was something that was just lacking. There's something that was just like missing within them, and like, you know, they realize that they're just like, oh my gosh, like, you know, yes, I will always have, you know, my financial stability, career, myself, my individuality, but like I feel like I'm focusing on it too much. Like I'm even seeing like, maybe there could have been some sort of ego conflict or something like that. Yeah, I am really getting Capricorn energy in the world. I feel like, yeah, I'm getting Capricorn again, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, fixed signs. So someone in this connection could be those signs or have that in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, or seventh house. Yeah. And we also got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles again, that clarifies the man holding a coin, and I just feel like they want to offer you something stable. Okay, I feel like this could represent like, um yeah, them literally wanting to offer you, like, yeah, again, bougie dates, fancy dinners, things like that. Maybe their love language could be like acts of service or gift giving, but I also see that they want to be able to offer you commitment. They want to be able to offer you stability. They want to be able to offer you just something more, something long lasting. I feel like it finally hit this person that like, look, I need love. Like I want love in my life. And I feel like maybe for some of you guys, if you have been separated for a while, maybe they did try dating around and things like that, but it just was not the same. It was not hitting the same as it was with you. And they're just like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want to let this person go, because I even feel like you have the sense of stubbornness, like where when you let go of something, maybe after you've given them multiple chances or things like that, but when you really decide to let go, I mean, you do not look back. Okay, I even feel like maybe some of you guys could have like earth sign in you, like, maybe even like air energy. Maybe you're even kind of like, yeah, whatever, like I'm over it, but like, at the same time there's something that's holding you back. But like I'm just seeing some sort of conflict. Even I'm getting like kind of Libra energy as well, but like this has more to do with messages from them. So I just feel like, they could have also been a little bit conflicted on what to do, but like they finally made up their mind and they're just like, yeah, like I have a limited life. There's limited time on this earth, and I should be able to make my move before it's too late, or I want to make my move before it's too late. Yeah. With the King of Swords, this has to do with communication. This has to do with like offering something. Okay, like this is the swords, the knight that like, is known to be like the knight in shining armor. Like, when like all those knights that you hear about, like, oh, a knight that swept me off my feet, or like, knight in like Shrek or something. No, but like, those fairy tale knights, like that's the Knight of Swords. Like even like more than the Knight of Wands in a weird way. I think both Knight of Wands and Swords could be the same thing, but I'm seeing just communication happening. Okay, like Swords has to do with air signs, and air signs have to do with communication, verbal expression, talking, conversations. So I really feel like this person is going to come forward and strike up a conversation with you. I feel like they might want to take things slow. I'm not gonna lie, because we did get a lot of earth sign here, earth energy here, but that's only because they care about like building things off on a strong foundation. So if you feel like, this is kind of like taking too long or something like that, like I feel like there's a good reason, and I feel like now's really the time for you to focus on like the end result, or like focus on the bigger picture. Okay, like the things are unfolding exactly the way they need to. So don't worry too much. Don't like, fret too much. This person, there's a really, really high chance they will not just reach out to you, but literally offer you something. Okay. Like I feel like you might even be the winning pal too, because, in some readings we get that like, yeah, they're going to communicate with you, but sometimes the communication could be kind of like, fickle, like in and out. But I feel like there's a really good chance that like, this person is going to actually like come forward and like want something more with you, or like, yeah, like, just offer you something more in general. But I do feel like, with this Knight of Swords, it's not exactly a king or queen just yet. So I do feel like, maybe this person still has a little bit of more like growing up to do, like maturity to gain and things like that, but I feel like they are getting there. I feel like they finally know what they want, and that's you. Okay, I just feel like there's a little bit more effort they need to do to kind of like fully like, come forward and like, give you this, which is exactly what they want. Again, like they really see a future with you. They see you as someone who's like really prosperous, abundance, really successful yourself. I feel like you're really smart, and they just feel like you would make like a power couple, like a really good pair. So that's really great. That's really like great, because like this person really puts you on a pedestal. This person really thinks highly of you, which is one of the best compliments you can get. So yeah, like I feel like, yes, of course the love is there, but like there has to be mutual respect, right? Like that's like the basic, like, the first thing that every single connection should have, and I do feel like that is there. So yeah. Okay, so one other message I'm seeing before we go on to the love oracle cards is that with this world card, if you are at a distance right now, which that sometimes the world does indicate that, like, they want to come forward, they really want to offer you something more. Again, like, sorry, that's like the fifth time I've said that, but I guess that is a, like, recurring message here. But they want to travel to you, or maybe they want you to travel to them, or maybe they want to pay for you to travel to them, or something like that. Okay, like, I feel like maybe they might try to be your sugar daddy, your sugar mama, or something like that. I don't know, but, like, I'm just seeing like something to do with money and finances. I definitely do feel like someone's career life, material life was impacting this connection. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Romance Angels deck just to see what else is going on, what other messages you need to hear. Yeah, we did get retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I feel like that's kind of what this person did, to focus on themselves, focus on their finances, focus on gaining stability and just balance within themselves, like I mentioned. Yeah, we also got express your love. Okay, so I do feel like this person is finally going to come forward and express their love. Okay, with the Knight of Swords, that does represent communication, but sometimes we have to pick more cards to see what that kind of communication will be. And I feel like, there's a really good chance they'll straight up come forward and express how they feel. Like, they're not going to hold back. They're just like, look, I feel this way, like, why should I hold back? And I feel like in this time that they've retreated, they've had some time to focus on themselves, meditate, sort of like get their like act together a little bit, like, and maybe they're even thinking about what they want to say to you. I feel like this person could even be a little bit calculating, or like they take calculated decisions. They really think about what they want to do, or like maybe if that's something that they kind of lacked, like maybe they didn't think too much, like that's something that they are going to do now. Okay, that's something that they are finally going to, like, like be better about. So that's really great. That the best thing that you can do in any connection, again, other than like having respect, is like thinking before you speak, so that you can avoid any sort of like conflicts, or anything that doesn't serve the connection. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of cards from the Island Time Wellness deck just to see what other messages we have here. Ooh, we got, yeah, the Runner. Okay, runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy. Yes, I feel like if this person was running, maybe you were the chaser, this definitely could be a twin flame connection. I feel like that's going to finally change, with the world. I'm seeing something to do with like the circle of life. It also kind of reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, but like, it's like things are finally shifting. Okay, I feel like there's a big shift that's happening in this connection, and I feel like if this is a twin flame connection, which you know better, I feel like in this reading it's kind of hard to tell since we didn't pick too many cards, but there is a good chance it could be that this person is finally going to be chasing you. Okay, they're really going to want to come forward and express their love. Yeah, we also got engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. That is what they want. I feel like we finally figured out what they want to offer. We finally solved that mystery. They want marriage with you. They want something long lasting. Again, I've been saying long lasting and stable, but I do feel like for a lot of you guys it's going to be straight up marriage. Like, they want to propose to you. Like, they want to express their love through like a marriage, like, a contract. Even like man holding a coin sometimes even has to do with like contracts, like, legal things, like, make things official, right? Like, show a manifestation of their love in the 3D, which is really great. Okay, like, I feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe if that is too far down the line, like they still see you as someone that they have a future with, or like maybe they'll start off by like asking first, like, doing things right. I'm just seeing there's a sense of like traditionality in this relationship, like, being traditional, having like structured relationships. So if that's something that you felt like you were kind of missing, or you wish that you had more of, like, I feel like this person is finally going to come forward and give you that. So that's really great for you, pal, too. I'm really happy for you. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that this reading resonated. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I do see that pile one had like pretty similar messages. You can definitely check that out. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a personalized reading. And yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi there, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what your person would tell you if they could. Just find messages from them, see where their head's at, things like that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. I already went ahead and pre-shuffled this, meditated upon it a bit. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick the cards to see what is going on. So yeah, okay. We got the Four of Swords. Also, yeah, the cards are gonna be different than what you saw in the intro if you know if you did watch the intro because I believe two of them were like oracle card decks and two of them were tarot cards. So we're just gonna have a little bit of everything. So yeah, don't worry too much if it doesn't look the same. Yeah, well we got the Four of Swords, so I'm already seeing something to do with like a rest, retreat, some sort of separation. I feel like you and your person are in separation at the moment, or like you're not talking as much, or you're in very little contact. Okay, I am seeing that, but I feel like this person has kind of retreated to really just focus on themselves. That's what this Four of Swords is about. It's all about meditation, like kind of finding yourself, kind even like working on yourself, but kind of working on yourself alone. Like I'm seeing that, like unless you know for a fact that this person is with someone else, unless you know for a fact that there's a third party involved, if you're wondering about it, that's not the case. I don't see a third party. I feel like this person is kind of just on their own. They're just, chilling. They're just, I even see something to do with like focusing on their career. I feel like they could be in a really demanding career and they kind of need like, all the time to focus on that. Okay. And like maybe they just don't have the time for a relationship. But I'm just seeing they're going through something right now, okay, that kind of requires them to be alone for a bit. This could even be like mental health issues or like, kind of just getting their mindset in order. I feel like this person feels stressed out really easily, or like they were kind of feeling stressed when they were with you, not because of you, but like because of everything they just had going on. I feel like this definitely could have been like a right person, wrong time kind of situation for some of you. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some more cards. Ooh, we also see the Ten of Swords. We got the Ten of Swords. So yeah, I'm seeing that like this person is really stressed out. They are really burdened. There's a lot that they are going through at the moment. Okay, like oh my gosh, like they really needed to retreat to kind of focus on whatever it is that is burdening them. Again, this could be work, this could be like mental health issues. Again, like not again, but like I didn't say that. I didn't explain what never mind. I'm just gonna backtrack there for a second. What I meant to say is that swords has to do with your mentality, your mindset, kind of like clearing your mind. I feel like this person could have had trouble balancing this connection, balancing this relationship with whatever was going on. So if they told you like, look, I need to retreat to focus on myself, I do feel like they were being honest. And there's just something that's really stressing them out. Okay, like I see that this person is under a lot of pressure. Okay, this could even be like familial pressure, pressure to perform well in their society. I definitely feel like they are intellectual, or like they care a lot about like being perceived to be kind of like smart, strong, up there in their community, doing really well on a societal level, societal basis. So I do feel like this person kind of does take upon a lot of like um yeah, like just responsibilities, and they are really hard on themselves as well. That's also what I'm seeing. I feel like this person is a perfectionist, or like they need to make sure like everything in their life is perfect. I'm for whatever reason I'm getting Virgo energy. I'm also getting air sign energy, with the Four of Swords and Ten of Swords. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, someone could have that in their sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple more cards. We got the Six of Wands. Okay, so this is looking up. Okay, this is definitely like a good like transitional card as to like what could be happening. I am so sorry. Ignore my nails; they're so ugly right now. But yeah, like I just feel like even this person is just taking care of themselves. This person is retreating to work on themselves so that they can come forward and give you this Six of Wands. Okay, like I even feel like they're working on self-love. I have this big rose quartz slab here. Okay, I'm gonna use that to point because it's a lot better than my fingers. Okay, but with the Six of Wands, this is all about wanting a victory, but only doing so when like everything is sorted out. Like I'm seeing with the Ten of Swords, they are a little bit hesitant to come towards you going through everything that they are right now. Okay, like I just feel like it's too much for them. It's too much for them to handle at the moment. They're kind of just taking it one step at a time, taking it like one task at a time. Like I feel like with some people, like yes, they can manage work, they can manage whatever, and like they really rely on their partner. But I feel like this person doesn't do like codependent relationships. Okay, maybe they could have in the past, or maybe I'm even seeing they could have had a codependent partner that could have caused them some sort of like like relationship trauma or something like that. I'm just seeing something to do with trauma with the Ten of Swords, or like, you know, trying to heal from something, feeling stressed out, burdened, pressured. And I even feel like a lot of this has to do with something that they dealt with in the past, and like they kind of had to, you know, take a break. So like, you know, I feel like even before they met you, they were kind of like, you know, taking a break from dating, or like maybe they weren't really like seriously dating or looking for anything like, yeah, just serious in general. But then they met you and they saw potential, but then they realize like, oh my gosh, like I don't have what it takes right now, like I have so much that I need to kind of, you know, um feel, do for myself, so that I can feel secure and stable within myself. Okay, like this person again, like they take, I feel like either their mental health or their work or whatever this Ten of Swords represents really, really seriously. Okay, maybe in the past they didn't, and like, you know, maybe they were even kind of just chill, lax, lazy, but now they're just like, nope, I gotta fix this. This is my life. Like, you know, this isn't like homework or anything that you can totally just like, you know, have a pass on and things like that. Like, you know how in school sometimes you take shortcuts. This person like kind of is not taking shortcuts in life anymore. That's something that they could have been doing in the past, but now it's sort of hitting them like, oh my gosh, like I need to like, you know, be the best version of myself, or at least try to be the best version of myself. Like I'm just sensing some sort of perfectionism, you know, yeah, like just kind of really like stepping up for themselves and like, you know, giving themselves the best. Okay, I'm even seeing, yeah, like, you know, we got the rose quartz here, like, you know, this really big slab, which I actually didn't use in the first and second pile, so you know that could really mean something. I feel like this person is even working on self-love. I am seeing something to do with them having anxiety, or like, you know, dealing with something a little bit more on the emotional level. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna go ahead and draw some more cards, but this could be like a variety of different things. I even feel like you probably know what this is. They definitely could have reached out to you about it, you know, talked to you about it. So yeah, but with the Six of Wands, this represents a victory, success, achievement. So I feel like whatever they did retreat to focus on, even though they were under a lot of stress, burden, pressure, with the Six of Wands, I do see that there is some sort of like victory to be had. Like they got that job that they were working on, or they got that position, or they were able to have that breakthrough, or talk to that person to like, you know, like maybe seek help or something like that to like, you know, fix, like kind of just like heal themselves a little bit more. You know, maybe they could be going through some sort of like healing, whether that be spiritual or like, you know, therapy or something like that. But I feel like there has been a breakthrough. Okay, a breakthrough within them, which is going to be, which is really good for this connection, because again, that's kind of what this is all about. Like, you know, this person has to feel like good and stable within themselves before they can come forward. So yeah, but this is something that I see they want with you. They want this victory. They want, like, you know, more with you, more in this connection. Okay, they really do see you as someone that they kind of even have to be their best version for. Okay, like this person is just like, nah, I'm not gonna settle, or sorry, I'm not gonna, like, you know, well, yeah, they don't want to settle either, which, you know, they definitely like didn't think they were doing with you. Maybe they could have in the past. I feel like maybe they weren't really treated that well in the past. I'm seeing something to do with like codependent relationships, or really stressful or traumatic incidents or relationships that kind of left them to like meditate or retreat. Like it's really interesting, because I knew a guy, like, you know, I sort of dated this guy. I've sort of been channeling his energy in this reading a little bit. Like, you know, it's funny because like tarot readers, when they do readings, they sometimes think about their own experiences. Like I'm not gonna lie, I've dated quite a few people here and there, but I remember this one person that I dated who like dated someone in the past, and this person literally had to download like a meditation app, and like he kept track of it. Like it's been like his 2-year anniversary since he downloaded that app. Like, you know, that relationship kind of really stressed him out, or like, you know, it kind of took a toll on him. Yeah, you know, like it's so weird. Like I am literally channeling this person's energy. Like I know this is my experience, but you know, if you're on this channel, or like you're hearing this reading, or you know, the algorithm must have done something to like give you a reading that, you know, could be something that you're going through, at least give you the niche. You know, tarot, I feel like you are someone that watches a lot of tarot readings. You've been trying to gauge this person's energy. But I feel like in the spiritual world, even without ML and AI and like, you know, technology and things like that, I feel like we find a way to connect with like-minded people. I've even noticed that like when you get like more spiritually in tune with yourself, when you do a lot of thinking, meditating, opening your third eye chakra, opening your crown chakra, you end up actually meeting people with similar similar experiences, and it's actually kind of eerie how close, like, or like how similar your experiences are, and like how these people are the ones that like get drawn to you by the universe. Okay, sorry, like I feel like I just went off on a tangent, but like, I'm just seeing, like, with this entire message that I gave, I feel like this person really feels like they were destined to meet you. They were not really someone who thought about that in the past. Like, maybe they kind of like were just like, yeah, okay, I've dated here and there, blah blah blah, but they never really thought like, why did I meet this person? Why did this happen? Why did things end up the way that they did, until they met you? Like, I feel like you really ignited something in them where it caused them to think a lot. Like, they are doing a lot of thinking with this Four of Swords, okay? And it's really crazy. It's really unique. This person's just like, oh my gosh, like, um, I have never felt this way. I have never met a person like you, okay? That's exactly what they feel about you. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got. Yeah, we got the King of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this does clarify everything I've said about them kind of like retreating to focus on themselves, focus on work. Like, I know this isn't the King of Pentacles, but I feel like King of Wands, that has to do with like societal status and being kind of like, just like notorious in their community, being respected, like, with the King of Wands, I'm just seeing that like this is someone who wants recognition. This is someone who really like wants to be deemed as kind of like a well-respected person. If you're asking about a masculine, like, they want to be seen as someone who's masculine, someone who can provide for you. If you're asking about a feminine energy, I just feel like it's important for this person to really establish themselves in their life, in their career. I definitely feel like you're dealing with someone that's super passionate and ambitious about what they do, or passionate about what they do and really ambitious about life in general. Like, they have a lot that they want to kind of like accomplish, before they maybe even like settle down. I'm just seeing like you have really attracted like, a go-getter, like someone who's like, really inspirational, or motivational, or they want to be that way to others. I even feel like they drew some sort of inspiration from you. I feel like you kind of motivated them to like, do more in their life, or go after a job that they're really passionate about, that they really care about, or like, I just feel like you were a good influence on them, okay? And like, I feel like for the most part, this relationship was healthy for a lot of you watching this, okay? And I'm just seeing that maybe in the past they dealt with kind of like unhealthy or toxic relationships. So when they met you, it was really different. It was really unique. And like, maybe they kind of just didn't know what to do with themselves. Like, like after you've had an unhealthy pattern of like dating, kind of like toxic people, or maybe just people that aren't really the best at like like being good partners or whatever, like best at love, like dating, things like that. um After like you've gone through that pattern and you meet someone that's like completely different, it totally kind of like throws you off your balance. You kind of don't even know how to act. It's interesting because like I've definitely heard of like client stories, like they literally came up to me and said, yeah, like or like not even clients, but like just people in general. Like I literally saw an Instagram meme about this. Okay, like I am known to reference memes in my reading, okay, in case you're new to my channel. But like there's this text post or meme, whatever you want to call it, where like there's this girl that's talking about this guy, like and she feels the need to really explain, you know, over explain things to him. Like she's coming up with all these like counter arguments, these like, defensive points, like kind of being on the defense in general, like self defensive and things like that. But like the guy is just like, oh no, I understand. It's totally okay. And I feel like that's what this person could have been like for you, or you could have been like that for them. Like I feel like someone in this connection, maybe this could have been you or them, or maybe the both of you, because we did get a lot of even numbers here, 4 or 10. So this could be like kind of both your energies. But like maybe let's say you had an ex in the past that was kind of just so hard to deal with, so stubborn. Like they would not admit their faults. They would not, like they just had so much pride, so much ego, and you had like countless fights with them, like made you feeling, it left you feeling really drained and frustrated. But then you meet this person, and like you know as you're having an argument with them, you're coming up with all these like defensive points, like all these statements. Okay, well this, but what about this? And no, like I'm actually right. Like oh my gosh, sorry, like I get so redundant sometimes, but it's like you're thinking of ways to be kind of like, you know, self-defensive, but like the person kind of just surprises you, and they're just like, oh, okay, like, you know, I understand that completely, actually. Like they're not fighting back, like, you know, they're compassionate, they're receptive to what you have to say. Yeah, so I definitely feel like you could have been this person for them, and maybe even vice versa. Okay, I just feel like someone in this connection was really understanding, and it kind of surprised the other person, because maybe, like, you know, either again you or them or the both of you could have been in like kind of like toxic relationships, or really egotistical, like prideful people in the past, where you, like, you know, had like annoying, you know, conversations, like draining fights and things like that, and you're just like, oh, like, can this person just understand? But like, you know, you met one another, and you're like, you know, there was understanding, there was a mutual sense of like understanding, compassion, you know, this person really did, like, I feel like this person really did try and make things work with you. Okay, like I feel like, again, if things didn't work out, it's just because of, you know, them having to retreat to kind of focus on themselves, heal themselves, maybe even work on their career and things like that. But I'm also seeing that this person, kind of like, what do you call, you know, they were kind of just surprised meeting someone like you. It was a very different experience, and they kind of just didn't know what to do with themselves. So yeah, okay, that is what I am getting for you. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some love oracle cards just to see what else is going on. This is from the Island Time Wellness deck. Also, if you hear noise in the background, I'm really sorry. Like, I've been saying this in all my videos, but I'm in Midtown Manhattan right now. Yeah, but we got mirror. Wow, that is crazy. You know, this definitely could indicate a twin flame connection for some of you guys, but you are mirroring one another. You know, this has to do with like reflecting one another's wounds, like introspection. Like, again, I feel like with all this even number energy we have going on here, whatever you're thinking and feeling, they are as well. I definitely feel like in this time of separation, which I do sense a lot of you guys are in separation or very little contact, you have really been working on yourselves. You have really been like establishing yourselves as well. Like, you've even been trying to, like, you know, do good things for your mental health, maybe work on self-love affirmations and things like that. But I just feel like you guys were a really good reflection of one another, as in like, after like meeting with one another, experiencing this connection, you know, this person taught you a lot about yourself, and you taught, you know, this connection is also something that this person benefited from, because they learned a lot about themselves, and, you know, how they deal with certain like life issues. I'm even seeing things from the past definitely could have been brought up, you know, by being in this connection with you. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and pick a couple more cards. Ooh, we got talking, which is really cool. Interested, conversing more. Awaited message arrives, text, call, email. Oh my gosh, email hovering. Okay, so I really feel like this person wants to reach out to you. Okay, I do feel like there's a conversation that they want to have with you. Look, you know, the Six of Wands, this is all about victory, success. Like, they want a victory in this connection with you. They really do want to reach out to you. They really do want to communicate with you. I'm seeing, yeah, this literally says awaited message. Okay, do not be surprised if this person reaches out to you. Okay, I feel like with the Six of Wands and King of Wands, you know, wands have to do with like taking action, like reaching out, you know, going after something, taking a leap of faith. You know, I definitely feel like that's something that's been on this person's mind, and I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's really likely that they'll even reach out. Okay, we even got a lot of like, yeah, the swords and air sign. What am I saying? Air signs and fire signs in general. Air represents swords, wands represents fire signs. So yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of like communicative energy in general. I'm even seeing someone in this connection could be an air or fire sign. Fire signs are Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and again, Aries, okay, and again, air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So someone could have that in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, or seventh house, which is the house of love and relationships. Yeah. We also got date, you know, I feel like this person like wants to take you out on a date. Like with this King of Wands, like, you know, they really want to take you out to dinner. I feel like they kind of just want to adventure with you, you know, go on a fun outing, like, you know, like to just take you out, just spend time with you. Okay, like they really do miss you. You know, this does say meeting someone new, so I feel like maybe even if they did try to date or get back out there, it kind of just didn't work out. I feel like they have you on their mind quite a lot, like, you know, but I am seeing for a lot of you, you know, unless you already know, like I mentioned in the beginning, unless you already know that they're with a third party, they're really not. Like, okay, I feel like they've just been kind of working on themselves. If anything, I feel like maybe you're the one that kind of tried dating or meeting someone new, but I feel like you're still kind of of fixated on this person, and so is this person on you, okay? Like, this energy is definitely going both ways from what I'm seeing. So yeah, that is what we got for you, pal 3. I really hope that this reading helped. I hope that this reading resonated. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer personalized video readings. So if you do want questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a video reading. And yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi there, Pal 4. Welcome to your reading. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what your person would tell you. You know, gauge their energy, do kind of like an energy check-in, to just see what's going on with them, maybe what will happen in this connection, where their head's at, where their mind's at. You know, just pick some cards to get some messages from them. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the cards. I already went ahead and pre-shuffled these and even, you know, slightly meditated upon them. So yeah, let's see what you get. Okay. Ooh, we got the 8 of Swords. Yeah, let's lay them all out at once. We also got the 10 of Swords. We got the King of Swords. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of air signs. Okay, a lot of air sign energy coming in. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I swear, you guys, like, I shuffled this deck pretty well. Okay, I've used this deck quite a lot. Oh my gosh, 3 of Swords. This is an all air sign card. Wow. Or spread reading. Okay. Yeah, let's talk about this for a second here. Oh my gosh, I feel like there's a lot of intense energy coming in here. I am so sorry. Like, it's really noisy outside. Okay, there's like trucks and buses. I have to say this in every video, but I am in Midtown Manhattan right now. But yeah, anyways, with all this air signs, especially like the swords that we did draw, I do sense a lot of really heavy energy. Okay, so let's start off with the 8 of Swords. Okay, I'm going to be using my rose quartz slab, okay, because my nails are so bad right now. But anyways, yeah, with the 8 of Swords, this has to do with mental health, you know, self-imposed restrictions, feeling anxious, kind of not really feeling themselves. I feel like your person feels really disconnected right now, okay? Disconnected with themselves, you know, life in general. They're just like, this is so, like, hard. Like, I feel like they're going through a lot right now, and I feel like it's kind of all just dawning down on them. I feel like maybe they even went through some kind of like breakdown or like some sort of like tower moment, okay, like in their life right now. So if you are in separation with this person, which actually you, oh my gosh, like this video literally says no contact, okay, but yeah, like I do feel like, you know, no contact could also like mean like you have very, not mean, but like, you know, this video is intended for those of you guys that are no contact or very little contact or not really the kind of contact that you want to have, you know, not necessarily like meaningful contact. But yeah, with this 8 of Swords, I am seeing that, you know, this person is kind of just going through a lot. Okay, so if you haven't heard from this person or like you feel like they're just doing okay, blah blah blah, that's not the case. Okay, they really think about you quite a lot. Like, they definitely like have not let you go, okay? And they're not really having the best time of their lives, okay? So if you feel like, or if you think they're just like having fun, they're posting on their story, partying, blah blah blah, I definitely feel like that is kind of a trauma response or some sort of like self-defense mechanism to avoid confronting their actual feelings, okay? Like, this person is not having like, you know, the time of their life, if that's what it seems like. Or, you know, maybe you have no idea what they're doing. Maybe they don't post a lot, and you kind of just don't know what they're up to. Well, this is a sign that, like, you know, they're not feeling it right now. Like, they're feeling really disconnected, withdrawn. Like, there's a lot that they need to kind of heal from, okay, and even heal within, okay. I definitely feel like this 8 of Swords has to do with your inner self, okay. So there's a lot of healing that they need to do, and I'm seeing that, like, you know, from this, maybe they don't even know that they need that. I feel like they're definitely putting off healing even, yeah. But don't think that they are just having the time of their life. Like, even if they are with someone right now, like, I'm seriously seeing that, like, they're not content, okay? Like, they're not content with themselves. And if you're not content with yourself, how are you gonna, be content in a relationship with anyone, So yeah, that's just something that I'm seeing, okay? I also feel like they're going through a lot of stress, pressure, burden with this Ten of Swords, okay? This indicates anxiety. This indicates, like, um just going through a lot at the moment. So yes, I do see that there are self-imposed restrictions, but I also do see that there's some sort of external stress, pressure, and burden that they're going through right now. With this King of Swords, I am seeing this could have something to do with, like, maybe their friend group or society, or maybe even work. Like, I just feel like there's something that has to do with, like, other people, or something to do with them trying to, like, kind of climb up the social ladder, reputation, status, I'm just seeing something to do with work, okay? Like, I feel like they're going through a lot right now. There's a lot that they kind of have to, like, um, prove themselves or something. Like, I'm just seeing this person wants to prove themselves in society. Like, I'm seeing something to do with even, like, a conflict with, like, a boss or coworker, like something to do with people, or some sort of, like, ego conflict that's going on. But, like, there's something external going on, and I feel like it has to do with either their friends, coworkers, something in work, or them, like, they feel like they're not respected or heard, or, like, there's just something that's going on that's just not really serving them well, okay? And with this Three of Swords, I am gonna say that I feel like they are, okay, why did I say that twice? That was so redundant. But they are feeling kind of heartbroken over you. They do feel very, very deeply, okay, more than they let on. I do feel like this person comes off to be kind of calculated, kind of cold. Maybe they didn't really express their feelings as much as they should have, or as much as you deserved, or maybe even as much as they wanted to, okay? I do feel like there's so much that was going on within them, but they have so much heavy energy right now, okay? Even when they were with you, I definitely feel like they were not really at their optimal. They weren't really the best version of themselves. They weren't really, like, even in the best state of mind to be in a connection. But I feel like, with this Three of Swords, either they could have left you feeling a little bit heartbroken, and they themselves, took this connection really hard as well, okay? Like, don't think that they're just sitting back and, like, again, enjoying their life, or they don't think about you at all. Like, even though they're going through all of this, I definitely do feel like they think about this connection, think about you, think about what you meant to them. They think about the significance of this connection. I really feel like it's kind of hitting them all at once, okay? Like, even though they're going through all this external stress, pressure, burden, they definitely do think about you. They definitely do think about this, again, like I mentioned, this connection. But, like, it was really hard. It was really hard for them to, like, let go. And I don't feel like they have fully let go of this connection, because we literally got Three of Swords in the end, like, as the last card. So I feel like this person really, what do you call, like, in the beginning, maybe when you guys broke up, or, like, you were on the verge of breaking up, or even, like, during the relationship, like, maybe towards the end, I'm seeing that, like, maybe you thought that this person didn't care at all. Like, they put this on the back burner, which I am seeing, like, maybe they kind of did, not because they wanted to, and it wasn't to, like, intentionally hurt you, but it's just that they were going through quite a lot, okay? So, don't take it personally. I even feel like they're finally, like, realizing, everything that they may have even put you through. But I am seeing that, like, if you felt like they kind of retreated in the end or something like that, it's not because they lost feelings. I definitely do see that they still have feelings for you, but rather because of everything that they were going through, okay? In fact, like, I feel like it took this person some time to realize their true feelings for you, okay? It took this person some time to realize how much you really mean to them. Like, how sometimes after a connection, it depends on the person, but, like, maybe if you're asking about, like, a divine masculine, like, for guys, it's like, oh yeah, they kind of have this, like, party phase right after you break up. Like, they're like, yeah, like, whatever, like, I get to be my own, like, I get to live my own single bachelor life. But then it finally hits them, it dawns upon them, like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Like, none of these other people are cutting it. Like, I really miss this person so much. But by that time, like, the girl has moved on. And, like, don't worry too much about the gender stereotypes. I'm just, like, giving an example of how it could be. Again, everyone's different, okay? Like, that's not just gonna apply to, like, boys or girls. Sometimes, it's the other way around. Again, it just depends on your personality, your, like, love language, even your experiences, maybe even your zodiac signs, since this is a tarot channel. But yeah, I just feel like it kind of took this person some time to realize the significance and depth of this connection. Okay, it took some time for it to really hit. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Shadows Oracle of Shadows and Light deck just to see what else is going on here. Um, Okay. Wow, we got Winged Seer, okay? You see clearly clairvoyance. Oh my gosh, look how creepy this card looks. I actually like love it. It's like, you know, gothic, but like kind of like cute at the same time, you know, like look at the like big eyes we have here. But yeah, with the Winged Seer, you see clearly clairvoyance. I feel like you have been feeling this person's energy a lot more, or you're about to feel their energy a lot more, okay? I feel like your third eye chakra might be opening up, and you know, you've been watching tarot readings on this person, you've been trying to gauge their energy, and I definitely feel like it's been working. I feel like, you know, all these readings that you've been watching, like, you know, have kind of like been opening up your third eye. Like the more you engage in spirituality, the more you engage in kind of just like um you know, anything, yeah, like I mentioned, spiritual in general, like the more your third eye chakra opens up. Okay, but I even feel like maybe you guys could be overwhelmed by watching a lot of tarot readings on this person. So I'm even seeing like don't overdo it, because sometimes you can feel like, you know, external energies, or you know, it's kind of like overthinking. Like you'll see too many messages and you won't know which is the right one. Like, you know, it's like there's like infinite dimensions, there's so many alternate realities, and like I'm just seeing that you could be even opening yourself up to all these realms and dimensions, like the more you do that. Because I'm just seeing like don't overwhelm yourself, don't burden yourself. Again, I feel like with this Ten of Swords, like you both are kind of burdening yourselves. Okay, I feel like this person has definitely even been in kind of like overthinking mode, but I definitely feel like it has more to do with their own self-esteem, their own self-worth. But you've also been kind of, you know, maybe in the same like mode, because we are getting a lot of like, you know, even number energy here with the Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. I feel like both of you have kind of been like questioning your own self-worth, maybe as a result of what went down in this relationship, or just like everything that's going on. And it's like spirit is telling you to not overthink things. Okay, like it's not going to do anyone well, it's not going to serve you well, it's not going to serve them well. You know, just take some time to kind of like focus your own energy. Like, you know, it's interesting because pile 3 we drew the Four of Swords, and you know that's sort of missing here. So, and you know, the Four of Swords indicates like meditation, relaxation, and things like that. So yeah, you know, now's really the time for you to kind of retreat, to kind of just focus on yourselves, to kind of just like, you know, um maybe even engage in other hobbies, you know, stress relieving activities. And I feel like the more you do that, the more, you know, likely this person even is to reach out to you. I feel like people want to be around people who are really like, you know, like calm, like, you know, their energy is like, you know, really tame as well. And I just feel like maybe you're kind of even like feeling this person's like kind of, I don't know, I said kind of so many times, but you're feeling this person's energy too much. Okay, like I feel like now's really the time for you to kind of take a break, you know, take a breather. Okay, just focus on yourselves, because I feel like the more you've been watching tarot card readings on this person, and I'm literally a tarot channel, and I'm even saying like, you know, don't like overwatch, don't overindulge in anything. But like the more you do that, like, you know, you will feel this person's energy, but you'll also be feeling all the like overwhelming things that they're going through. Okay, like this person, I even feel like could have been kind of an energy vampire. Again, not because they wanted to be, but like they kind of just had a lot that they were going through, and like they maybe even have like unhealthy coping mechanisms. Yeah, so you know, you don't really want to get involved with that until like they become a better, healthier version of themselves, right? So I'm just seeing something to do with kind of like protecting your own energy. Yeah, we got Violet Angel, Breaking Dawn. Okay, so a lot of different messages with this card. I'm definitely seeing that, like, you know, they really do like, they find you to be really beautiful, really extraordinary, really out there. I feel like you're really ethereal. They definitely do find you to be really beautiful. And you know, I'm even seeing like you were some sort of angel in their life. Like you provided a lot of light. You know, that whole thing that I said about energy vampires, I feel like you were really high vibrational, but they were kind of a little bit, you know, not so much. You know, I feel like maybe you were resonating at a higher frequency than them, and they kind of just siphoned off your energy a little bit. But like you were an angel in their time of need. I feel like you helped them through a lot. Okay, you were really there for them. Yeah, and you know, the Breaking Dawn, like I'm even seeing like there's gonna be like a breakthrough in this connection. Okay, where they're finally gonna message you, or like they're finally gonna reach out to you, and it, you know, it feels like it's been a long time, but for them it's like, I feel like this time, you know, sort of like passed by really fast for them. Like the only reason they didn't message you is because like there was so much happening in their life that they even like lost concept of time itself, you know. They lost like kind of just like sense of reality, you know. Like I'm just seeing like these past few months it could have felt like the longest thing for you, you know. Like even with this Three of Swords, I am seeing that, like, you know, you were kind of heartbroken, you were kind of hurt, but like same with them. Okay, I feel like this energy goes both ways, but it kind of feels like you feel like it's been a really long time, but for them this time has just gone by so fast. So, you know, if they haven't messaged you, I feel like there is a chance that they will. Okay, but like they kind of have to have like some sort of breakthrough within themselves to do so. Okay, like I feel like they don't want to reach out when they're not feeling stable within themselves. I feel like they don't want to cause you any sort of stress, pressure, burden, things like that. Okay, yeah, so let's go ahead and pick some cards from the Romance Angels deck just to see what else is going on here. Yeah, we got playfulness, very interesting. To recap your romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I just feel like this person really misses all the lighthearted moments that you had. In fact, I even see that when this person feels kind of stressed out, they kind of think of you. Okay, they literally think of you as their angel. Like, you know how sometimes when you feel stressed out, you think of like paradise or good moments, or, you know, like lighthearted moments that you had. I definitely feel like you could sort of be a refuge for this person during those moments. Okay, they definitely do think about all the good times that you had, and they really miss that, and I really feel like that's something that they want to get back to. Yeah. They really, really do regard your connection really highly. They do regard you really highly. You know, they think that you were really amazing. You really did bring about a lot of healing vibes and peaceful times in their life. Okay, and they're forever gonna be grateful for that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Yeah, so this definitely could be a soulmate connection despite all the heavy energy that we're getting. Okay, definitely could be a potential soulmate. You know, soulmates come in different shapes and forms. And like you have more than one soulmate, but you only have one twin flame, I believe. At least that's the sort of like spiritual philosophy I go by. But this person really does miss you. This person really does care about you. And I feel like they're gonna care for you forever. Okay, like there's this like sort of eternal bond between the both of you where they're always gonna be looking out for you. Okay, like even on a spiritual level, like even if they haven't messaged you, I feel like you have a special place in their heart. Okay, like you always will. I definitely feel like they're gonna always have a soft spot for you, which is you know, like really great. I feel like that's not something that they hold for just anyone and everyone. Yeah. um but yeah, no, this person really does still care about you. They still have feelings for you, and this connection was, you know, the ending of this, anything that, you know, went down that maybe didn't serve this connection, I definitely feel like it was hard for them too, and they really are thinking about their actions, and, you know, anything that didn't serve this connection, I feel like they are feeling guilty about it. And I even feel like there could be some sort of apology coming in, or some sort of clarity, or like they definitely want to give that, they definitely do want to reach out to you. I definitely feel like there's this like longing of reaching out to you. Okay, so yeah, that is what we got for you, pal 4. I hope that this reading helped. You know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer personalized video readings, so if you are interested in getting questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for a reading. Okay, so yeah, I will end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.